Hello everyone. Welcome to the Science of Mind Archives. We invite you to come up here to Golden, Colorado, the beautiful country, and come and visit the archives. Give us a call and we'd be happy to show you some of the many treasures that we have here. And right now, I would like to share with you some of the treasures that we have in the archives, just to pique your interest. All right, I would like to introduce you to some of Ernest Holmes' belongings. These were in his home, and these two chairs were in Reginald Armour's office in the Institute building. The chair was Ernest Holmes, and that is a cigar ashtray that he liked to smoke cigars. These are original paintings that were in, they were created for the book Your Invisible Power by Ernest Holmes. This room here is for rare and special books, and we have a few, and we keep all the originals of Ernest Holmes books here, plus the new ministers and people who are writing Science of Mind or New Thought books. We encourage them to send us a copy, and we put them keep them in here. On this wall are some plaques, and at this, what we used to do, the class of '89, different graduating classes. This here is a plaque that I used to take to different churches when they had a major, like a 25 or 50-year celebration. And then we would put, add their name and information on that. And so we have a few of those. This is our newest publication from the archives, and these are from the original Extensions Home Study course. They are now available, and they include Ernest Holmes' essays, a letter from Ernest Holmes, the questions and answers, and the regular class material that people from all over the world sent for in the early days. Science of Mind textbook has been in Braille, has been put in Braille many years ago. And these are papers, manuscripts, classes, and many different subjects. All of the, there's Ernest Holmes College, there are the government papers, like the reports that they did for board meetings and that. And also, this area here are people who may have just a tiny little bit of paperwork that we have for them, maybe a speech they gave that was printed, something special, so it didn't raid a whole box or a whole big folder. Here is a shirt of Ernest Holmes. He loved the Pendleton shirts, and so this one here is it's an actual shirt that belonged to him. We have photographs, and like I say, the Sunday school material. Then on this side we have foreign language books. Science of Mind is in Dutch, and German, Spanish, Russian, Japanese. I believe, and this is the home study course in German, and we even have it in Afrikaans. Afrikaans, yes. These are the first creative thought magazines. Originally it was called Religious Science. Then the name was changed to Creative Thought. And we hope to have loose magazines so that we can digitize them and put them on our archives website. We have old publications, magazines from many years ago also. These are the first Science of Mind magazines. They began in October 1927 as then was called Religious Science, and then January 1930, I think it is, they changed the name to Science of Mind. And those are bound copies. We have hundreds of reel-to-reel tapes, cassette tapes from Asilomar conferences and other conferences. We have all of Ernest Holmes' radio talks on reel-to-reel, and those are in process of being digitized. Ernest used to write a lot of poetry. He would write all the time. And there was a woman who worked for Buzo Cardoza, a greeting card company, And she asked Ernest if she could use his poetry to create greeting cards. This one here is for baby. And there were Mother's Day, Easter cards, what makes us friends, Thanksgiving, with wish and a prayer. Here's some Christmas cards. May Heaven Guard Your Happy Home by Ernest Holmes in his poetry. They're beautifully done. This one here says, a friend loveth at all times. We have this from Raymond Charles Barker. Let's see, presented to Raymond Charles Barker by Dr. and Mrs. Ernest Holmes in New York City in October of 1952, I think. And then one more up here. A print of the cover of the first religious science magazine that later became the Science of Mind magazine. There are a lot of very cherished artifacts here in the archives. So keep an eye on the archives website and you'll see what's coming up.